This is Sway.
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 In the morning.
In the morning.
In the morning.
Shade 45.
Wake your fuck ass up. That crust out your eyes.
That's right, 23 minutes into the hour. Sway in the morning, Shade 4-5, Heather B. You know how we do.
And I love it.
When we do the concert series, this is a treat for all our citizens that tune in to Shade 4-5, Sway in the morning. It's what you pay for, right?
That's right.
You don't want your typical everyday, mundane radio. You want something that's different, that's stepping out of the lines of the norm.
Something fresh.
Sorry.
Fresh.
Which is why we do the concert series, and we like to feature artists sometimes that you know, sometimes you may not know, or sometimes it's just artists you should know. And in this case, we got this young man here that's down with Reach Records. You know, Lecrae, Andy Mineo.
That's our family.
Our,
our family.
Our friends of Sway in the Morning. They're definitely citizens, ambassadors, believers, messengers.
Come on.
Skilled MCs.
All right now.
Homies.
Vessels.
Flag wavers.
Conduits. Anybody else?
I said flag wavers. You missed
Okay,
it.
that's pretty good, Tracy. I was impressed by that anyway. And just like them, man, we got another young soldier that came up on the show today. Give it up for KB, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
What up, KB?
KB, what up, man?
What is happening? I am too honored to be here right now.
Wow, honored.
Listen, honored is the word.
That's a strong word, brother.
That's the word. I'm a fan.
Okay.
I'm a supporter.
Thank you.
And I really appreciate what Shade 45 and what Sway in the Morning means for my culture that I love so much that I'm trying to, reach. It creates dialogue. It introduces music. I'm just up here. I'm chilling.
Like that. He got a big grin on his face too, man.
Aw, that's awesome.
You signed with Reach Records, man.
Yeah.
I got a lot of friends over there in your camp.
Yes.
And that Andy Mineo and Lecrae at one point was trying to get me to come to see one of their concert performances recently. They tell you this story?
I didn't hear this one.
Okay, yeah, you know the story, right? And then Heather, that's when I was gonna fly to Atlanta just to see them perform. And then we couldn't make it happen in time, and these guys offered to fly me on a chartered plane on a private jet. And
doing
I was,
it right.
Yeah, but I didn't feel right about that. You know what I mean? I was like, man, that's too much, man. That's too much. So we tried it again, and we keep trying to make it happen. It hasn't happened. Andy and I stay in touch often. Lecrae hit me 2 weeks ago. He was doing some record digging and found an old school Sway and Tech album.
Wow.
Yes. I just got sent a link yesterday.
Yeah?
Yeah,
He
boy.
sent it to you too?
Well, actually, my DJ sent it to
What
me.
are you doing, man?
You going viral again, Sway?
Spot blower.
Yes.
Me with the high top,
Yeah,
clean,
it was fresh.
It was fresh.
Yeah.
But anyway, I say that to say I love what you guys are doing. I love the movement. Reach Records have, I think it's for the people.
Yeah.
You know, Reach isn't for the money.
Yeah.
It isn't for the fame.
Yeah.
You guys are for the people and helping people just, realize a better way of life.
That's right.
How did you get put down with Reach Records?
Yeah, I feel like everything you describe is what they saw in me. So I was a part of a mini movement in Tampa called HGA, and we were making noise in the city, and we were just concerned about reaching people. We wanted to see people, and this is what I feel like I'm called to do in life. I feel like in life I'm called to help people understand who made them and what their purpose is. I bring clarity to people when it comes to their vision of God, and that's what we were doing. I was doing it in Tampa. I also was doing it worldwide. I got a chance to spend some time in Brazil, and I was actually planning on moving there to do hip hop and help, spread the truth. And then I met my wife, and I said, no, I'm staying here. I'm getting here. Yeah. So they recognized that in me, and they came alongside it. And as I got to know them, I saw that we both had the same goal in life. We want to do well. We want to kill it. I would love to get on this show and murder it.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, what matters is lives being affected and changed. And that is the ultimate goal, the prime product of all that we do. That's what keeps me up at night. Seeing people change and coming to life. So,
When did you receive your own clarity on your vision of God? 'Cause off air, we were talking about a lot of times, you know, when you first receive that whisper is when you're at your lowest moment.
That's right. Yeah, the quote is from a cat named C.S. Lewis that God whispers in our prosperity but screams in our darkness. And I was there. I got the opportunity at 16 to start college early so that I would graduate high school with a college degree. And I thought that was my ticket out. I'm about to be the next Barack Obama in this mug. Get me the house and the wife, and I thought that's what it meant to live. I just want to make it, which is cool, but that's not enough for the size of my heart. I need something bigger than that. And it was in that moment when I had this great opportunity in front of me, and it wasn't doing it for me. I needed something else that I felt like God met with me through hip hop.
Yeah.
It was a local dude that was going around killing. He had an album called Bloody Streets. I was like, what is this? So I played it, and it was 8 songs. I love every single song. The 8th song was what we term as the gospel, the good news. And it was that moment that I said, this is what I was made for, and I want other people to experience what I've experienced. And I went on this journey, and it was at that moment where I had that moment of clarity. Yeah.
You went to what college you went to? Trinity?
Yeah, I went to which is weird, man. I'm this dude from the hood, and I got some crazy clarity right there. And I said, you know what? I want to be a missionary.
Yeah, because you studied theology, right?
I did. I spent 4 years studying theology, particularly for cross-cultural evangelism, which is essentially just I wanted to learn how to go somewhere where people need help.
Yeah.
And it became clear to me that some of the greatest needs are right in front of me. They're actually in the neighborhood that I came from. And I turned my focus from worldwide to the city.
Yeah.
So I'm for the city. I'm for the people. And it really was sparked by my study. Yeah.
I was reading a story about when you were in high school, and you said that you went up to a guy and you wanted to battle him, and the guy told you, "Nah, man, I don't do that. I'm a Christian rapper, right?" Yeah. And then you returned to that same guy. You saw a CD on the table.
Yeah.
And it was a guy with dreadlocks. And was it a Lil Wayne CD?
I thought it was, but it was actually that Bloody Street CD.
It was that Bloody Street CD. Okay.
That brother was like, this Christian rap. I said, first of all, Christian and rap don't go together. I don't know what God is about, but I know he ain't with this Christian rap crap. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
So he was like, no, this is good. So he slid that mug to me. And other thing, too, I was struck that he didn't qualify his whole Christian thing.
Yeah.
Because everybody say that. I mean, I would say it. I'll be like, but don't try me. So like to fight, so just don't get it twisted. I will hurt you.
I'm a Christian rapper don't mean I won't get upside your head, right?
Protect what's mine. So does that mean, do you indulge in like other like secular rap, I guess to say?
Well, yeah. I mean, the thing that we pretty much live by is that all Christian music ain't good and all secular rap ain't bad. Matter of fact, we don't even like using the word secular. We just like to call it music.
Yeah.
We believe that all creativity, all innovation, the fact that Wayne or Kanye or whoever can do what they do, they didn't get it from the devil.
Yeah.
It's God who supplies creativity because he's the creator.
Right.
So we can see his working in almost any type of music. Now, like we talked before, there's limits to it. You know what I'm saying? There's only so much ignorance a man can take. And I always want to be a dude that is bringing music to the table that gives people an alternative that's just as good, but is a solid alternative that's not necessarily adding to the noise that's already out there.
Right.
But it gives you, substance stuff that you can take in.
You know, a friend of mine by the name of T-Bone. You familiar with
T-Bone?
T-Bone?
Yeah, my dude.
T-Bone. I knew T-Bone when he was running the streets, and he almost lost his life. So somebody chased him down to the point, chased him out of his shoes.
Dang.
Wow.
He had to hide in the bushes, know.
Oh, this is literally.
Yeah. No, this really happened.
That boy was in the bushes.
Yeah, he had to hide in the bushes to save his own life, and that was pretty much his turning point. And him and I would get into a lot of different arguments over the years too.
I love it.
And so I've been, exposed to the market for a long time.
Sure.
And it's great to see the evolution, because I don't even I'll stop saying just Christian rap. It's like you said, it's some good news,
hip-hop, yeah.
And you were telling me about an interview that I did.
Yeah.
And it was something. What did I say that? Because I can't remember.
So here's the thing, man. What I love, what I'm saying, is that y'all don't know y'all got a prophet over here. All right.
Kevin B, I'll be trying to tell you, HB.
Come on, HB.
Sometimes I just got to be the witness to the I just witness everything. That's just where I'm just the
Real
witness.
Talk. That's how we got to do it. I'm with you. I'm with you, sis.
Witness
I'm
it.
with you. So I want to say it was 2008, man.
Okay.
Somebody asked you, what advice would you give to Christian hip hop? And I'm just using that phrase because that was the question. And you said, I would encourage y'all to focus on where y'all at, make the best music y'all can, bombard your market, and make it grow in such a way that it's this Goliath in the industry that people got to deal with.
Yeah.
They gonna have to They're going to have to bring you on. They're going to have to deal with you because you can't avoid this. It's this, you know, you got this monster in your house. You can only ignore it being there for so long.
Yeah.
And that is precisely what has happened.
That's what's going on.
Yeah,
right
man. Yeah, and I was like,
hip-hop.
y'all need to make sure you appreciate the wisdom of Sway.
Hey, man.
The multi-wisdom.
Yeah, sometimes I forget. I'm joking with you, man. But it's good to see this is happening, and you know, and I love what Reach is doing. And I want to give our listeners a chance to talk with you directly. Yeah. His name is KB. In case you don't know, he just put out a project. Tomorrow We Live. In April, right?
Yeah.
Was it April?
Man, when was that mug? April 21st.
April 21st.
Yep.
Wisdom.
And you number 1 Christian rap album, number 4 on rap albums on the Billboard charts.
Turn up.
You know,
I see you, baby.
I see what you're doing with it, and I want to give people a sample of what it's like. I want you to perform the song "I Believe."
Let's
if you
do
don't
it.
mind. This
Let's
is Sway in
do
the
it.
Morning concert series. This is KB. You want to speak with him directly? 888-742-3345. You can stand up too, man, if you want to play to the camera. If you want to sit down, you know, HB, maybe help him out with the mic.
You know, comfortable real quick.
I'm not sure if KB know how to, you know, what his mic skill is like. Real
Let
quick.
me help out the
All
homie.
right, okay, help him out. You can take pull that off pull that off right there. Yeah, take that off the stand right there. Yeah, see, KB, I wasn't sure what you knew what you could do or not, man.
Nice.
I'm
Let's
here to
do
help
it. Let's
you
do it.
elevate. You gonna wrap that around that other part of the stand too to give you some freedom. We trying to give you freedom, brother. That's
what I need.
So you can extend your reach.
Take the chains.
No
Let's
pun
do it.
intended.
Let's
all
get
right?
it. Oh,
all right.
Hey, that's some of that old Sway coming out right there, boy. Y'all don't want me to bring the old Sway
give me
out.
a bar. All right, feature. All right, here we go. Sway in the Morning.
Let me get a little more volume if I can. This song's called I Believe. The anthem of the oppressed. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let me take it there. Please brag on what you did. How you smash your first week sales. It ain't like your numbers make vaccines that heal weak cells. You brag when your money goes somewhere besides yourself. Oh yeah. I'm going with our voice, where they got them bullets flying like it's PowerPoint. And then I'm going down to Hotco. Wicked chances of making it out of Flacco. I'm with the kids on the south side each day. Reach age, head for the keys like spring break. Bragging like we need a sold out concert. Kids can't eat fame. Let me talk about it. I get it poppin'. You probably got a problem. Before they can stop me, gotta cut my power like I'm Amish. Hold the port torque high in the thick dark. The dream works no matter how bad the pics are. As we see how bad the globe is, but they don't know how bad our hope is. They don't know how bad we want this. It ain't where you at, boys, where you going. I believe that we will win. Yeah. Say I believe that we will win.
I believe that we will win.
Say I believe. I believe that. I believe that we will win. I believe that we will win.
Believe that we will
You can turn up right now. I believe that we will win. Yeah, I believe.
KB.
Yeah, I believe that we will win.
Shave
Look.
5.
I tell my young dudes that success is up to you, but that's hard when you got 12 years of whack schools. So it's raps or it's packs. Either way you get them bars. When they give up, we get charged. What's the system to our God? We don't fight for the W, but we fight from the W. Never said it wouldn't be trouble, but it been trouble to whatever troubled you. Struggle through multiple valuable things that are wonderful. We suffer through, hustle through, but the truth, we want to humble you, take you and break you and make you to another. We take away any other truth. If you feeling it, alright? Yeah. Wait on it, boy. Tomorrow we live. Yeah. Tell the paralytic he gon' dance. Racism, he gon' end. Breast cancer, she won't win. What he doesn't heal now, he gon' then say, I believe that we will win. 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 I believe that we will win.
KB. Tomorrow We Live. Available on iTunes now.
That's
Sway in the
excellent.
Morning, Shade 45. You want to talk with them? 888-742-3345.
You're sweating in here, man.
That's right.
Cardio time.
Shade 45. That's right. 41 minutes into the hour. We got the one and only KB.
Turn up.
Who is KB?
Yeah.
That was your first introduction, right?
That was it,
The
baby.
mixtape back in
The day.
2011,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
So
I
you've
think
been
that's
going
it.
at it for. I like people who got history, Heather, that
Yeah.
just didn't pop on the scene because
That's
right.
they tend to be more developed artists, you know, and especially when it comes to the stage show. Reach Records you guys got a roster full of artists that are great on stage.
Appreciate that.
What kind of tutelage does a Lecrae or Andy Mineo give to you?
Yeah. So first of all, them dudes are just my homies, man.
Yeah.
We're homies, and every time we get together, we find ourselves distracted because we talk about everything except music. So we be in the studio and like, man, please shut up. We got to lay this verse down.
Yeah.
But especially, I could say, Lecrae, he discovered me for all intents and purposes. Him and I call him Dr. Washer, Ben Washer. They both co-own Reach. Ben Washer drove to the hood, Southside St. Pete, picked me up from my grandma's house. I remember he walked up. My uncle was sitting on the curve, and my uncle didn't speak to him. He's like, "Who's this tall white man in my front yard?" We went to, the Starbucks or whatever, and went through the contract. And then from that day on, they sort of they brought me under their wing, and Lecrae has, made a lot of mistakes, and he is very open with those mistakes, and has been very passionate about making sure that when he, brings these other folks in, that they don't make those same mistakes. And then he's also done, and I think much more, he's done right, and he's been able to, like, I'm telling you, Lecrae gets a lot of backlash from people, and some folks just really struggle with what he does.
What kind of backlash does
man.
Lecrae get?
First of all, first of all, you would think, you would think,
right,
like, the man is like, an angel to hip hop. What's going on? But no, it's people. There are people in the church. God bless them. We want to be gracious to them as well. But there are people in the church that the whole idea of hip hop and rap is just not happening. They feel like your motivation. People always judge themselves by their intentions, but they judge you by your actions. So they don't care anything about what your heart may be. They just say, I thought I saw that, and then that's what it's gonna be. So he gets he gets a lot of backlash from churchy people sometimes. Churchy people, and we are not churchy people.
Churchy people could be the worst, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean,
at times.
Yeah, that's right.
We all grew up in the church, so I guess we're all churchy people. But I just don't understand that judgment. I mean, Lecrae's work is changing lives.
That's right. That's right.
It's changing minds.
That's
right.
right.
And or it's at least it's triggering minds to think.
That's
you
right.
know, it's challenging minds.
That's
and
right.
You could be a rapper, not curse.
Sure.
You could have a message that's not derogatory.
Come to our studio.
Yeah.
You don't smell like.
Y'all
anything
not
crazy.
That young. No purple or nothing? No?
Right.
No brown liquor?
Nature's choice.
Heather, you going to go to...
Yeah, because you
Come
know
through.
what? That's funny you said that because, I'm a Christian.
Amen.
Jesus Christ is my Lord and Savior.
Love it.
But if you come to a studio session that I'm in or at my house, I have a full bar set up.
Sure.
I have fun. I do what I enjoy, but I was curious about your process because
Sure.
a lot of times that's my process.
Sure.
And for me, a lot of times God will send me a word. Sometimes it'll be a word like loyalty, or it'll be a word about commitment, just different things. And I may have to minister that word to somebody, or just in conversation, as you said, just sitting around with your folks and your friends in your living room. How does the process work for you?
That's good. First of all, let me say that if you come to our studio, which is at our offices, it may be a certain way, but the studios that we work out of are the same ones that, your favorite rappers work out of. And that's where I want to be.
Yeah.
Amen.
I want to be where it smells funny, where I want to be where, and we take a hard stance that we are not going to make laws out of something God didn't make a law out of. God does not condemn the consumption of alcohol. I mean, the overconsumption, but the overconsumption of anything is bad.
Exactly.
So I want to be in those environments, and part of my process is being around folks who don't see things the way that I see them. So we can get dialogue. It's about dialogue. We got to, in the industry, we got to be able to sit down and talk. And I want to hear what you think. How does it land on you? Because I want to be better at what I do. Another part of my process, real quick, is I got a team around me. I got a solid team. Natalie Lauren, Joseph Polazny, both of them. Natalie's a platinum, selling writer, and Joseph is multi-Grammy, multi-Dove Award winning producer. Sometimes we just get together and go away. For this album, we went to South Africa Africa. Spent 2 weeks and just soaked in the culture and the inspiration of the environment.
Yeah.
And then Tomorrow We Live came out of it.
Now, you made a song called, was it World Trap? Or,
Yeah, a sound called World Trap.
A sound called World Trap? What does that mean?
So essentially, I'm from Florida, so Tampa, what's up? And very much influenced by South Florida, which is, I got to give it to Ross on he really made trap. To me, I'm not a rap historian, so don't judge me, but I really feel like Florida has a strong history in trap music, and I love it. We were just talking about that. We need that ignorance. I need the noise sometimes. I just want to just turn up, But I also have a very musical background. In college, I spent some time, singing, Negro spirit. Weird. I know this is so funny for a rapper. Singing Negro spirituals and Latin music and working in chorale. And I played the trumpet for a long time. So I like all things orchestra-like. So I'm drawn to like Disney movies and when cats were bringing in some of the best musicians all over, I love that. So I was like, what if we could take big sounding music and merge it with that trap, kind of take high music and put it with low music. What would it sound like? And we called it World Trap.
Yeah. Wow. KB is here. If you pick up his music, We Live for Tomorrow. And I just want to turn the music down in the background before we have him perform Sideways. And I was hoping he could do a acapella, just a little bit of a Negro spiritual.
I was curious too, though.
I'm gonna have to pass. It was 6 years ago.
Come on, man. You gotta give me a little of what a Negro spiritual sounds like in 2015.
So what's that?
For Tom Hanks' son.
Can I say?
Swing low.
Can I say?
What's the Broadway?
Can I say I felt weird the whole time? My vocal coach made me do it. I said it's because I'm a Negro, ain't it? She got me thinking because I'm a Negro.
But can you give us a sample?
I wish I remembered, man. I shouldn't have even shared that. I should have held on to that one.
He ain't never gonna let you in.
I'm trying to hear a Negro spiritual, man. KB. Come on. I know you remember something. It was only 6 years ago.
I don't got nothing, man. I don't got nothing.
Right, KB.
All right. Let's go to the phone lines. We got Slim on the line from Indiana. Slim, good morning. How you doing?
Slim?
Hey, good morning. What's happening, KB?
What's happening, man?
And Sway, man, it's an honor and a pleasure to be on the line with all of y'all.
Yeah.
Thank
First
you.
of all, I've been listening. I mean, I just got in the car and I got a chance to hear that song, and I was like, wow. I mean, first of all, I want to say it's been so much I don't want to really get too tied up and too hype with being on the phone with all y'all, but that's good music, first of all. And I think one of the best things, I'm 40 years old. I don't even check for music nowadays because I don't really feel like there's any good music. Now, I think it's more approachable the fact that I heard you say something about, you call it good news and not Christian rap. I mean, I've got a friend that's here in India, and he actually got a good album. I mean, shout out to Be the Messenger. I know he's got a record deal now with Loud, but I mean, it's just the way that you approach it. And I'm listening to this young man, and he talk about culture, and he's been immersed in so much, and the way that he just expressed. I mean, I was just touched. I was actually about to hang up the phone. I'm going to get off the phone and let somebody else talk, but I will say shout out, man. I mean, I am going to get that album.
Slim, get the album. We live.
I haven't been that excited.
Excuse me. Tomorrow We Live. I'm sorry, I said We Live for Tomorrow.
No,
Tomorrow We Live. Pick up the album. Tomorrow We Live. And then see what else you discover in KB's music. We got, is it Melissa in Sacramento? Good morning.
Good morning.
Melissa.
Oh, she hung up. All right.
Melissa.
Think
Can I steal Melissa's question?
Wait, hold up. Let's let the listeners get in there, Tracy. Rico is in New York. Go ahead, Rico.
How are you, Sway? Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
What's happening, man?
I just want to say, in today's rap game, there's so many artists out there that that talk about fucking bitches, getting money, drugs, and all that shit. And honestly, that's not, with music being one of the most influential things in our generation. When you talk about something that's a little more real, that can actually hit the heart, like I'm an Orthodox Christian as well, something that can actually inspire, that's what an artist should be doing, and not be talking about getting that money and driving those cars and fucking bitches. So I just wanted to say thank you for fucking stepping outside the norm and talking about what's important to you and bringing it, because I'm a tremendous hip-hop fan. I'm a first-time caller, and I listen to you guys every morning, and just to have somebody that's talking about something that's not bullshit and that's actually something that he really believes in, instead of trying to be what everyone else is doing, it's real nice.
That's what's up, man.
Thank
All right,
you, bro.
Rico, thank you, man.
You,
you're a citizen.
Sway in the morning.
All right, we got to get to this next song, man. I'm curious to your thoughts and what you think, because you're bringing up the church. What you think about what Bruce Jenner, has gone through and now becoming Caitlyn Jenner. What are your thoughts on him?
Caitlyn. Yeah, I saw a meme this morning from Coming to America. It was like the dude in the barbershop. His mama named him Bruce. Yeah. I'm gonna call him Bruce.
Okay.
That was funny. But I mean, on the real though, I think the question is, what is gender? And who gives gender to us? Is gender just an impulse? Like if I feel like I want to be something else, does that mean that I should pursue it? If there's not an objective reality, we got to start somewhere. Like, what is this thing so I know how to kind of respond to it? Because for us, we believe that, God gives us our gender, and it's very, very sacred. And it cannot simply be changed physically. Because you're more than body parts. You're a soul. So what we have found, and you can look this up online, this isn't Christianity, this is just science, that what they have found and why you don't see surgeries like that happening or in public, hospitals like that. They're normally like private things that happen. Because when they were trying to introduce these things, they were finding that the success rate wasn't as high as they wanted it to be. As a matter of fact, it was low. That people were actually changing their orientation, but they couldn't change their hearts, and they find themselves lost and discouraged, and I it hurts me to say it, but suicidal. And I'm not saying that's gonna happen to him. I'm just saying that has been a trajectory for a lot of people who've went down that path. So I would say I want the exact same thing Bruce wants. I want to be happy. I want to be full. I want to know that my purpose is something that is impacting the world, and that I'm who I'm supposed to be. I just would challenge him on his interpretation. The last thing I'll say about that is that I am a little concerned with how the word hero in our culture is being stretched to a certain degree. Now, I think what he did, and I'm gonna get in trouble for this, but I'm gonna say it. I think what he did was there was some courage involved in that. Yeah. I mean, it takes a lot to do something like that. But could it be reflective of our culture that we may have our priorities mixed up with what we would hail as ultimately courageous? Yeah. Could it be that the reason why teachers, I just found this out recently, actors didn't used to get paid as much as they get paid right now. Actors used to be like the losers of society. And teachers and philosophers, folks that thought through life and helped you shape reality, those are the people that were the heroes. There was a time in our country where soldiers, man, soldier walking to the building, all of us were like, thank you, hero. So I'm wondering if there's some concern that we need to think through with how culture is moving when we think about what we hail as king and courageous and heroic and things of that nature. So, that's a few thoughts on it.
That's very valid.
Very valid, right?
I don't think you're going to get in trouble for that.
Nah, man. That's how you feel.
That's a good contribution to the discourse.
KB is here, man. Tomorrow We Live. That's the name of the album.
Yes.
We're about to have him perform a song called Sideways. Let's let it rock. Sway in the morning, Shade 405. This is KB, man. Move that chair out your way.
A little more volume.
You gotta give him a little more volume. Can we do that? All right.
Sideways. Yeah. Hey. Sideways. Came in this thing sideways. Get turned, get lit sideways. Haters looking at me sideways. Sideways. I ain't slept in like 9 days. Heard they be talking sideways. Listen, leaning in this thing. They want to see your boy Kevin Ware. Hope the worst when they tell me go and break a leg. This music with or without me, boy, still gonna be intersecting circles like a naughty boy. Feeling like I'm ballin', boy. Regan James can't let my heart harden, boy. Don't need a side chick to main this a problem, boy. I be turning down girls like the volume, boy. Do what we wanna do. Truth in the fruit. Who really wanna juice? Move with a humble few. These dudes who befuddle you. Derek Jeter, boy, we cool being number 2. We sons of the father. B-star 4 quarters won't change for $1. I put it on my mama. I ain't got no words like a Kuna Matata. Sideways. Came in this thing sideways. Get turned, get lit sideways. Haters looking at me sideways. Sideways. I ain't stepping like 9 days. Heard they be talking sideways. Leaning in this thing sideways. The Lion King said D.I.E. and brought us back to life like an EMT. No biggie than me that you and do it B.I.G. Till you ain't got a line like a DMV. You rappers are neon green. You Denali's wanna be GMCs. Dose on Christ, see a G.O.D. G.O.D. That's what you see on me. Now turn up. They know when we pull up. Where they working them traps like a pull up. So we bringing them trapping a full cup of water that's living now. They don't know what to do with this degree in theology. Wrestle a living black man in first class that is reading the scriptures. I put my tray table up smile while they looking sideways. Aiming this thing sideways. Get turned, get lit sideways. Haters looking at me sideways. Sideways. I ain't stepping like 9 days. Heard they be talking sideways. Lean in this thing, you can go ahead and whip.
KB.
Sideways. Game in this thing sideways. Get turned, get lit sideways. Haters looking at me sideways.
Play the morning.
Sideways. Everything like 9 days.
Say 5, 4,
Heard they be
5.
talking sideways. Lean in this thing sideways.
KB.
Sideways.
Hey.
My man. You got to see him perform, man. That's KB. Tomorrow We Live is the name of the album, citizens. Make sure you pick that up,
definitely.
support it.
Lion King music.
Yeah.
Hit KB directly, man. I want all the citizens, like, just to really get to know him as an artist. Hit him directly. What's your social media? So people right now, if you're online, if you're on social media, hit this dude up.
So the question I get a lot is, who is KB? So put a .com behind that and you find everything on me. My Twitter is KB_HGA for His Glory Alone. And same thing with Instagram, KB_HGA, and I would love to discourse with you, talk to you and meet you.
KB_HGA.
Thank y'all so much for having me.
All right. Hey, tell Andy don't be upset with me, man. I know we live around the corner from each other. I bumped into his wife at a restaurant.
Word.
Yeah, right down the street from my house, but we going to connect, all right?
I will. We'll do. God bless y'all. Thank y'all for having me.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Tell
you too,
Lecrae
brother.
stop sending pictures of my old albums out. All right? Okay.
So I shouldn't put that Instagram post up there.
Go for it, man. Do
That's
your
what
thing.
I'm gonna do.
Matter of fact, follow him at KB_HGA. Post a picture of one of those old things, and you'll get to see it for yourself, because I won't post it.
I'm doing it, baby. It's on.
All right. Up next, we got Damon John. You know him from FUBU. You know him from Shark's Tank. And Sway in the Morning, Shade 45.
It's Sway in the morning. Only
On Shade 45.